That's it. I had enough. You have been canceled.
It's Random Rage. It's Random Rage. It's Random Rage. It's Random Rage.
What's going on, guys? Random Rage here, back at you with another vlog game, where you at, vlog game in the building. What's going on, guys? You missed my old spot, the kitchen? Well, you probably wonder what I'm gonna cook today. Well, I'm cooking my favorite, which is quinoa, some veggies, and turkey. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of boring, but that's what I like. Anyway, you saw the topic. You probably wondering what I'm talking about. You probably saw the intro and said, what's going on here? Well, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. But first, I gotta do this. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my vlogs when I drop them. And give me a like. It really helps out my channel and helps out this video. And drop a comment down below, because I know you're going to have something to say about this video today. So drop that comment down below, guys. And ask me any type of question. I'm here for you. Anyway, I got through that intro. Somebody told me in my intros, people keep telling me my intros are too long. I need to just get to it. I'm getting to it right now. So, the title, the topic for today, I'm talking about programming. I'm not talking about a TV show or anything like that, even though what we're in is a TV show. You probably say, well, what you talking about? Anyway, now, I was programmed, meaning that I was caught up with what's going on these last couple of weeks. You saw my videos on this channel and my other channel, Random Rage TV. Go there and subscribe right now. So you saw me make these type of videos, what's going on in my city, and about racism, the protesting, the looting, George Floyd, all that. And I kind of was immersed in this because I was watching the news every day, because I was watching social media and YouTube videos of what's going on around the country and around the world with the protesting and looting. And I saw the killing, the so-called killing. I know you probably say so-called, but anyway, I saw the killing 50 million times, because you know the media are going to show it 50 million times of, I don't even know his name. Anyway, that cop that kneeled on George Floyd's neck, they showed that so many times. It's almost like symbolic to a lynching. And they do that because they want to program us. They want to program not just black people, but they want to program all people. And let me tell you let me explain programming here. Let me stir my little food right quick. All right, so, spilling stuff. Anyway, so programming. What I'm trying to say is that we are being programmed by the media. And the subconscious mind stores everything that's going on. Now, let me explain. We have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. I know you guys have heard this before, plus I've talked about it before and I touched on it, but I didn't really get real deep into it. Okay, let me get real deep right quick. I'm not going to take that much time on this, so pay attention. From age 1 to 7, we are being programmed. And the way we're being programmed is through our subconscious mind. Now, when we're 1 to all the way to 7, our mind is like a sponge, and it absorbs everything that they hear, feel, see, and witness on a regular basis. If they hear or see or feel something that happens over and over again, that's in the subconscious mind now. I mean, when they're that age, they're more susceptible to things. Somebody can just say it one time, and boom, it's going into the subconscious mind. So after 7, whatever they have absorbed in their mind, it's going to take them through life. So whatever they're going to experience through life, it all started from 1 to 7. And remember when I said you create your own reality? They're going to start creating their own reality based on what they have been witnessing, seeing, feeling, and learned from 1 through 7. For example, let me use this as an example. Let's say when you was a child, between ages 1 through 7, you witness your mother and father fighting, or your father beating your mother. That's a trauma going on. So that's something that's not good to you. You don't want to see that, and you don't want to experience that. So as you get older, you might find yourself meeting guys that are abusive. You know why? Because you're playing that program over and over again from what you saw when you was a little kid. So now, that's what you're attracting in your life. So you're creating your reality from what you have learned through those ages from 1 to 7. So that's why you have to be very careful, parents, about what you do around your children at that age, because they're absorbing everything that you say, see, everything that you do, everything that you say, they're absorbing that. So, fast forward back to, not fast forward. Okay, now let's get back to the programming that's going on with the media. So, the media, let me stir my food right quick. So the media plays this scene that happened to George Floyd over and over again, showing the cop with his knee on his neck, showing how he's smirking with his hands in his pocket. That's gonna touch black people because that's symbolic to lynching. All of us black people, since we are connected to our ancestors, we have their spirit within us. So it was a trauma that never was fixed from our ancestors, so it's passed on from one black person to another. So we're living with that trauma. Now, some of us don't create the trauma over and over again, some of us do. It's all about how you perceive life and how you go about life on trying to change what you see, like your environment. If you come from an environment that's killing and drugs and everything, as you get out of that environment, if you never got over that trauma of seeing that, you're going to attract that in your life. You might attract somebody that does drugs, or you might attract somebody that's violent or whatever. So if you never get over that trauma, you're going to keep attracting it. So us black people, we never got over that trauma of being enslaved and being a second-class citizen, being a minority, being inferior and all that. We never got over that. Matter of fact, check out the Willie Lynch letter. In that letter, explains how this guy named Willie Lynch performed this technique or strategy with his slaves. He was in the Caribbeans, and he came to United States to teach the slave owners how to program your slaves to behave, and they're going to turn on each other, and it's going to last for 300 to 400 years. So check that out. I'm not going to go into that. If y'all want me to talk about that, just leave a comment down below and I'll tell you more about it. But check that out. You can go on YouTube, pull it up. People are talking about it, or just Google it. Now some people might say that's fake, but the way things have been going on for years and years and decades and generations, I think it's real. But anyway, I know I'm going 10 minutes into this vlog, but this is very important, guys. You got to listen to this. So keep watching all the way through. I'm gonna go a little bit fast, so just pay attention. Okay, so the media is playing this over and over. Black people watching this over and over. So we're getting angrier and angrier. We go out there and protest. And then, the looting start and all that. But that's for another story. The reason why the looting start, from what I've read and what I've heard, there's stuff that's going on behind the scenes. But I'm not going to get in that conspiracy stuff. I'm getting into face value stuff that you can see right now and that makes sense. That's common sense. So you see this over and over again. Now, it's trauma. It's a trauma. It's triggering you in your mind, in your spirit, of your ancestors of slavery and lynching. So you get out there, you got people acting crazy, throwing stuff at cops, and all that stuff. So all that's going on. Now, and we getting caught up. I got caught up in looking at that stuff because I'm black, so I can feel the spirit of my ancestors just, inside of me, just, so mad and pissed off. So we are emotionally attached to what's going on. We're not thinking logically at all. None of us. Now let me talk to my white people out there, because I know you guys watch my vlogs. Now, what's it doing to you guys? You guys have the spirit, I hate to say it, spirit of the slave master. So it's pulling on you guys emotionally also. The guilt is coming out. So back in the days, we had thousands of white people used to go view lynchings of black people. And at that time, they was programmed too. So as time went on, we had all our civil rights leaders from Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Now we got out of that, white people, you got out of that phase. You was learning to accept us into the society, integration, which I feel like it was a big mistake, but economically. But that's for another story I might talk about if y'all want to hear about that, my thoughts on that. Anyway, so now we integrated, and you guys are used to being around black people. Now, you see that what's going on. We should have saw this a long time ago since Rodney King, but other things was going on to program you guys to not really be that sympathetic. I know a lot of people were sympathetic, but not to the point where it is right now. This is all a setup. I'm telling you. The media is playing their part to program all of us. So it's pulling on you guys. You're feeling guilty. So you're getting out there, you're marching with us, which is all good. We all want to be all together and everything. But you have the real people that's being racist on a regular basis coming out too. They're coming out the woodworks. Just the other day, before I stopped watching television and news, before I stopped getting on Instagram and Facebook and watching all this race baiting and all kind of stuff that's going on, race marking, saw a man, while they was protesting, black people, white people protesting, saying Black Lives Matter in one city, They had, I don't know if that was a cop. It was like 3 or 4 white guys. I don't know if they was cops or what, but they was mocking the death of George Floyd with a knee. They had one white guy on the ground, and then one white guy had his knee on his neck, and they was mocking him. Them saying, so I think some of them saying, "Go back to Africa, nigger," or I think one of them saying, "All lives matter, not black lives," stuff like that. And I heard that they off the force, or if they was on the force, I don't know what they did. I don't know if they was on the force or whatever. But I heard they got fired or whatever. But anyway, it's been a lot of incidents like that. People coming out the woodwork, being racist just in your face. And they feel like they got that white privilege, and it's white privilege going on in the United States. They feel like they have the privilege to do that, and nothing won't happen to them. And that's 400 years of white privilege, of getting away with treating black people the way they've been treating us. So, we getting programmed. I've stopped watching this because all it does is make me get mad, make me think emotionally instead of logically. So, I'm not getting programmed anymore. I'm canceling this. And you guys need to cancel it too. Don't let the media program you with all this going on. Don't think that racism is over. For really to have racism to be abolished and gone, everything needs to be changed. Psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, all that needs to be restructured and rebuilt from the ground up. I'm talking about the school. Change the history to the real history. Show black people as kings and queens in Africa. Change the book, the dictionary, from all this black is bad. The word nigger, get that out of there. Systematic racism, all that needs to change. In religion, stop showing a white Jesus. It doesn't say that in the Bible. I mean, we have to go deep, deep, deep in the roots to the beginning of everything in this country to get rid of racism. So, that's what I want to talk about today. Don't stop being programmed. Turn that program off. Free your mind. Think for yourself. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in to this vlog. I know it's kind of long, but I had to get this off my chest. Had to let you guys know I'm out of the program. I'm not going to be programmed anymore. They're not going to manipulate me anymore. So subscribe right now if you haven't, and hit that notification. That was a flop. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any videos. And give me a like. Give me like 50 likes, guys. Drop a comment down below. I know you got something to say. So if you agree with what I'm saying, that you've been programmed, put that down in the comments below. If you think I'm talking crazy and nonsense, put that down in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about how to be unprogrammed, not saying I'm a teacher or anything, but I'll show you what I'm doing to be unprogrammed, which is the first thing. Turn off that darn television and start reading and meditating, because everything's gonna be all right. I'm out of here. One more thing. I said earlier, go check out my other channel, Random Reg TV. I do challenges and experiments. I do interviews, public interviews. So go check that out and subscribe, please. All right, I'm out of here. Please have a blessed day and stop being programmed. Peace.
It's Random Reg. It's Random Reg. It's Random Reg. It's Random Reg.